Hey everyone, Gaijin Goombah here. So, zombies. Zombies. Seriously, how many games do we have that contain zombies in the title? How about the word dead? We have zombie origin stories ranging from spores to viruses to evil magics that seem to spawn them. It's arguably the most beaten dead horse of a monster plot in video games these days. With that being said, let me ask this question. Who's sick of zombies? Alright, who still loves zombies? Okay, well, in light of that statistic, I'm sadly here to tell you that true zombies are actually nothing like you know them to be. What, you didn't know? Zombies and zombification have a real-world origination in Haiti and voodoo culture. That is, before they sold out to Hollywood. But in all seriousness, the creation, actions, and even the state of being of air quotes real-life zombies are drastically different from what you know today. First of all, air quotes real-life zombies aren't even dead. Yeah, you heard that right. Traditional Haitian voodoo zombies are actually living people who were presumed to be dead before Bokors or voodoo priests or priestesses got a hold of them. Let me break down the process. Bokors would prepare a special potion. Yeah, that's the other big difference too. Zombification has nothing to do with viruses, spores, or evil divinity. It's all about the brewskis. Anyway, the potion actually has a very detailed recipe calling for a human skull, some assorted bones, a sprig, vegetable oil, a few pods, 2 lizards, 2 insanely poisonous pufferfish, 1 big toad, tarantulas, millipedes, a sea snake, and a dash of white tree frog. Mix it all together and you got zombie juice. The Bokor would then either trick their target into drinking it, or just inject it into them via blow dart or any other number of means. The target would slip into an unconscious state that resembled death. The theory behind this is that the pufferfish's tetrodotoxin is not always fatal. In fact, in near-lethal doses, it can actually cause a death-like state of paralysis and mental impairment for several days while remaining conscious. Since Haiti is a really hot place that doesn't have a lot of big freezers, people are usually buried really fast. The Bokor then quickly dig the person back up so they don't suffocate, then performs a ritual that steals the soul of the victim, usually kept in a pot, jar, or jewel, and bam, you got yourself a fresh zombie slave. Oh yeah, that's the other thing too. Zombies aren't trotting, slathering monsters who feed on brains. No, I'm not kidding. Air quotes, real-life zombies aren't monsters. Heck, they're not even really used for combat or war. 9 times out of 10, a zombie was created so that the Bokor had a few extra hands around the home. Unleashing a plague to a populace in hopes of world domination? Pfft, that's for necro-dorks and poorly organized LLCs. The real zombie is the voodoo can do for farming and construction, traditionally speaking. Could you imagine that nowadays? You see a group of zombies working on New York's newest skyscraper and not bat an eye? Crazy. The other interesting thing is that when it comes to, air quotes, real-life zombies, there is in fact a cure. Well, kinda. The zombie isn't really so much cured as it's brought to its senses and goes on a rampage swearing revenge against its creator, and once it completes its goal, it simply passes on. But you'll never guess what brings them back. Sodium chloride. Yeah, table salt. Just put down your crossbows and shotguns and dual-wield a couple of salt shakers. You'll be fine. You know what's even crazier? We have all of these games and movies depicting the US as being the big source of zombie outbreaks. Guess who's the biggest producer of salt worldwide? Yeah, the US. Seriously, bring on the zombie apocalypse in Uncle Sam's backyard. I promise you the epidemic will be shut down in less than 24 hours. Why salt? Well, it's just a theory, but the tetrodotoxin that causes paralysis blocks the passage in of sodium ions, which keep your nerves working. Introducing salt to the system may counter it enough for the person to regain consciousness and feeling. In fact, going back to the toxin causing mental impairment, Scottish scientist R.D. Lang had a similar assessment when it came to the Haitian zombies. I came to the conclusion that although it is unlikely there is a single explanation for all cases where zombies are recognized by locals in Haiti, the mistaken identification of a wandering mentally ill stranger by bereaved relatives is most likely explained in many cases. People with a chronic schizophrenic illness, brain damage, or learning disability are not uncommon in rural Haiti, and they would be particularly likely to be identified as a zombie. So yeah, brain-eating monsters or recovering poison victims. I'll leave it up to you guys to draw your own conclusions about zombies. But while you do, be sure to subscribe to the Game Theorists if you like this kind of content. Speaking of zombies, I hear Princess Peach is one step away from becoming a zombie herself. And also check out my personal channel for even more culture and gaming videos. But until next time, this is Gaijin Goombah, signing out.